Joe.
All right.
It's terrible. I ain't worked in here 10 years.
Look at that thing. Wow, 70 model.
Yeah, 70.
Wow, that's
Sports roof. It wasn't Mach 1, sports roof. I got several Mach 1s.
what color was Johnny? It was some kind of blue, wasn't
Rubber blue.
it? Rubber blue.
Yes.
I painted my file cabinet at home that color.
Now, this looks like a the barn find here. Look at all that stuff
yeah.
on it.
It is. Everything here is piled up. Excuse me.
And that's 55.
55
55 posts, yeah.
Wow.
That's 55 Bel Air. It's got.
There's a prize in here.
It's been sandblasted and primered.
There's a
It may not look like much, but
56 grill.
yeah. Yeah, I sold the car last week.
Yeah.
It was Wednesday or Thursday.
That spot right there is tough to keep.
Yeah, you have to buy them new panels to go back in there. Like I've got one right here,
There you go.
brand new one.
All right. Man.
That's all the stainless to go on it. I got patch panels like floor pans and stuff. They were brand new ones.
Does it need floor pans or do you remember?
I'm thinking it needs one, but I'm not positive. It's been sitting here 17 years. Right here, hadn't been moved.
Prime real estate in here.
It is.
Prime real estate.
I mean, for a car guy, it is.
Right.
Everybody else look at it and say, "Oh, I need to get a dumpster out here or somebody to clean this house."
No, you did good keeping it in here.
But
That's
they deteriorate rapidly if they're, if they're outside.
Well, how old a fella are you?
I'm 67.
67. Okay. All right.
Moving on up.
There you went.
Don't take long, I tell you.
Turn around about twice. Kids out of high school, in college.
Yep. I'm
Turn
right
around
there.
one more time and you're ready to retire.
I know it. How many years you had it mine?
I had 30 and a half. I had to retire. I had to have my wrist replaced. They put artificial in, and then during COVID, my bone deteriorated right there, and they had to take that artificial out. I've got concrete in there now.
Okay.
And that sort of put up.
Did you get it crushed or something? Your wrist?
No, I was wore it out working on stuff.
Yeah, I had my shoulder replaced and both hips.
And I didn't know that was possible. Get your wrist replaced.
I got that crap, all that good stuff too,
Yeah.
On this, everything's on my left side. I reckon it must have been left-handed. I don't know. I thought it was right-handed, but
That's not for sale, is that Mustang? That's
I gave it to my son-in-law.
all right.
Yeah.
I gave him that and that SS.
Yeah.
I don't know, over a year ago. Because I quit.
Well, I'd give him my card if he decides he don't want it. Let me know.
Yeah, I just got it where I wasn't able to do it no more. With that wrist when they took it out, it took the wind out of my cells. And then on top of that, I had to have major back surgery. I put them rods in my lower back. They put them in there July the 28th of 2021.
Well, you moving
I
pretty
didn't show you,
good.
I got the fenders for that car hanging on the wall and the hood too. And the hood flipping back here in the back. Yeah, July the 28th, 21, I had major back surgery. And,
During the COVID.
it was awful. A week after I had that surgery, my wife went to the hospital with me. And we come home, she come down with COVID and died.
Oh, man.
And so that helped make my decision to quit.
Yeah. Then,
Well, it seemed like when they put her on that ventilator is what took her out.
yeah.
Yeah, I even sold that truck cab before come back. And that thing was really, really good when I put it here. But it's done got rust in it from setting.
Yeah.
Where water accumulates, But a guy wanted it, and I priced it where he could get it. Right here's another 55 right here. That's
You got plenty of them.
Now, you just found these out in Walker County, all these 55s?
Well, no, I went to Hamilton and bought that, and it's inside there.
Okay.
But, yeah, this one comes from Walker County, too. I bought it here.
It's convertible.
A two-door, 210 Del Rey, I think.
210 Del Rey,
One
okay.
with the chrome right on the window.
Yeah.
Del Rey.
Yeah, it's 210.
And the hood's laying inside the shop in there, and the grill. Well, maybe a grill in the trunk.
Yeah.
I've got supposed to have a stainless in the car somewhere.
Okay. No windows or.
I've got a rear windshield and maybe a front one.
Yeah.
I may have a front one. I've got
What'd you want
one.
for this one?
I'll take $4,000 for this one. $3,500 for the one inside, and I've got back glasses for both of them. I've got a lot of numerous, little stuff that, like a speedometer, I'd have one of them probably for both of them and stuff like that. I mean, and I've got steering columns for both of them. I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I do. Plus, I got a parts car sitting out front. It's complete pretty much. Yeah. I got this old car. I've got cars. I've got one out there and two more down there. Wow. There's a lot of old iron here.
Yeah, my dad had a junkyard in Bessemer, so he was always had a bunch of old cars. But.
Yeah, that's a 5-speed car right there, but it's a 4-cylinder.
All right.
Which they don't matter, a V8 will go right off.
Right. You got a thing for these.
Doing, you know, is putting V8s in.
Did you race them or you just liked them?
No, I just liked them.
Yeah.
But
Another Maverick.
yeah, I've got a bunch of them. That was a grabber right there. It was a 6-cylinder grabber. That was one of the early ones that come out. You know. It's got the key in the dash instead of being on the top.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering right, I think it was. I'll have to look at it and make sure. I hate to say that and be telling you a lie, because I might be. But, this is old factory air truck. It's got power steering, disc brakes, all that good stuff. It's a little rough in places, but it's got a lot of potential for one of the old trucks. That factory air down here, you don't see
Oh wow!
with that.
Look at that.
That's a
Yeah, that is unique.
It is. I've actually got a tilt steering on this.
And that color too. That's pretty good.
Yep. I got a tilt steering column in there in the shop. I've stuck it back just for posterity where it don't walk off. Yeah, this right here is a grabber. It was one of the early editions.
What year you think that is?
You know, I think that's probably a 70 model. They made a 69 too, didn't they, Joe? On these grabbers.
You can't hear.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got somewhere. I've got all the other stuff. It's the grill right there, but I've got the spoilers that goes back here on the back. This had a little wing on here.
Okay.
And had the spoilers that matched it run across there.
302 came in these.
Well, this one had a 6 inch.
Okay.
They made them with a 302. Well, it's been wet back there. That's not good. But
It's got it's complete, so somebody got
It's
something
complete. It's
to
just
go with.
It needs a lot of restoration, but it would be cheap enough for it if somebody wanted to restore one, and go at it.
And it's 69 right there.
Yeah, that one belongs to my brother. This is another 69. It's mine, but I've got a lot of the sheet metal. This is a grabber hood right here. The one you.
Yeah, man.
These come off one of them grabbers right there. Both of them are totaled out, but they still got some parts on them.
You just don't see this many 69 Mustangs sitting outside.
There's another
Fastback.
one back around yonder.
63 or 2? What is that?
Oh, 63 on the
3,
SS.
and that's a 72
Yeah.
Monte Carlo.
Yeah. This right here is sort of a rare animal, old 2-door wagon.
Yeah.
But that one's a 79 or 80, that little Pinto. Yeah. It was a 6-cylinder, or still is a 6-cylinder automatic with power steering, air conditioning.
Wow.
Power brakes. It was loaded. I mean, it had that 2300 inch,
Oh yeah.
It had this
That's what
bulletproof.
Vega had too,
Yeah, they pretty much bulletproof that 2300 is.
That was a big motor.
Yeah.
2300.
Yeah.
I think the other was like a 1600 or something. It was real small.
that little
Is that open?
Yeah, it had a 2-blade fan on it.
Yeah.
They had one at the Chevrolet dealer comparing the Pinto to the Vega,
Yeah.
Vega had 5 lugs and Pinto had 4.
Oh, I know it. It was, the old Pintos, they didn't nobody think they'd do anything, but if they hadn't had that bad gas tank on the rear, them Pintos would really went.
It was a good little old car, but Ralph Nader and all that, if it got hit in the rear.
This has been sitting, looks like, since 1988. That's the tag it's got on it, 88.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is.
A 4-door 56.
Yeah, I kept that for the rear quarters on it. So.
Yeah.
Well,
If you needed a patch panel or something, it'd work.
It would, there's still a few pieces around on it,
All that imported patch panel stuff.
It ain't as good as
just
Stay tuned for more from the Junkyard Crawl.